Cool. Excellent. I'm glad everybody's here. Joy, nice to see you. It's all good. So we have an interesting workout today. Again, I mentioned it before. I'm going to mention it again for some of the new people who just came on. If you didn't catch it on the email that
Didn't
we
get an
sent
email.
today,
I didn't get
she sent it out because I
Yep, got it.
You're going to need a towel, a hand towel of some sort. Not a washcloth, but a hand towel. Washcloth is going to be too small. So take a minute and go get a hand towel for yourself before we start exercising. We have 10 exercises to do. We're doing 10 reps of each exercise, and you're going to do multiple different things. So it's going to be fun. It's different. Different. The reason for the towel is we're going to keep some isometric tension on our hands and arms as we do certain movements instead of using weights. So it'll be interesting. We're going to try a few things. So we can get started. As I mentioned, there are 10 exercises. We're doing 10 reps of each exercise. We're doing 4 sets of these exercises. And you have choices for the first 4. And then we're sitting for the remainder. So if you want to stand for the first exercise, we are simply doing squats. I'm going to move this so you can see better. Here we go. Holding onto a chair just so it's there. We're going to do squats. Okay. The idea with squats, when you look from the side, I'm going to move this down so you can see, is I don't want our knees coming in front of our toes. Stick your tush back like you're sitting into a chair. You want to keep your knees behind your toes. That's if you want to do it standing. If you want to do it in a seated position, all we're doing is knee raises, alternating knee raises. Okay. If you can do both at the same time, even better. Same kind of movement. So that's the first exercise. Next exercise, and I'm going to go through them real quick just so I can show you. There are 2 movements. If we move away from our body, it's called abduction. If we move into our body, it's called adduction or adduction. So we are going to move our leg away and then bring it back. Right leg only, keeping our toes straight ahead. Don't turn your foot out. Keep your toes pointing straight at the screen. Then we are going to do the left side. So first right, then left. I don't want you leaning. I want you straight up and down, moving the leg out. Okay. Then you're going to either stand or sit, and we're going to do calf raises like we always do. Okay. Then exercise number 5 is quarter moons with our arms going out, then up, then out, then together. We're going to do 10 of those 4 movements. Okay, that's good. Then here's our towel. We are going to do, as we pull and keep tension on the towel, full curl, bring it down, elbow back, bring it down. Full curl, down, elbow back, all the while keeping tension on that towel. The next one is palms will be down. We're doing straight arm overheads. Straight arm overheads. We're then going to do the shoulder blade squeeze. Palms are pointing at the ground. We're simply going to squeeze our shoulder blades together. So just squeeze and release, squeeze and release the whole time, keeping tension on that towel. Last one is going to be, last 2, is circle with our feet clockwise and then circle with our feet counterclockwise. Both feet at the same time. Okay, so yeah, let's see if we can do this. I'm going to start the first set standing. I'll do the second set sitting and alternate back and forth from there so everybody can see what they need to do. Again, if you're doing it from a seated position, you're simply raising your legs up. If you only do one at a time, that's fine. If we're standing, we are doing squats. Remember, stick your tush out. So let's start, and we'll do 10 squats or 10 knee raises, whichever you prefer. Here we go, everybody. Ready? 1, 2. The chair is just there as a protection. 3, 4. Remember to stick your tush out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. If you're standing, it's like this. If you're seated, it's the same move. Just bring one leg out to the side. Okay? So we're going to do abduction. 10 on our right leg. Again, keeping our chair close if you need it for balance. 10 on your right leg. Here we go. 1. Toes remain going forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Left leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Calf raises for 10. Again, if you need the chair, that's fine. If you're seated, simply get up on the balls of your feet, up on your toes if you're standing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, control your movements up and down. 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Everybody's in a seated position now. Okay. We're doing quarter moons. So 4 movements. Hands are pointing straight at your screen. We bring our hands out to the side. We bring our hands overhead. We bring them out to the side and we bring them back. That's 1. And we're doing 10 of those. Here we go. Ready? Out, up, out, together. Out, up, out, 2. Out, up, out, 3. Out, up, out, 4. Out, up, out, 5. Up, out, out, together. That's 7. Out, up, out, 8. Out, up, out, 9. One more. Out, 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 together. That's 10. All right, grab your handy dandy towel. And again, we're holding our hands about shoulder width apart. Palms are going to be up on this particular exercise. Palms are up, palms towards the ceiling. So hold from underneath the towel. We want to keep tension on the towel. So if you see your hands going like this, you're not doing it right. We want to keep the tension in between our hands on the towel. Hands are down. We're doing a full curl up. We bring it down, elbow back curl. Okay. Those 4 movements. Okay. Up, down, back, down. Count as 1. Okay. Nice and slow. Here we go. Full curl, elbow back curl. Full, down, elbow back. That's 1. Full, down, elbow back. 2. Up, down, back. 3. Up, out, back. 4. Up, down, back. 5. Up, down, back. 6. Up, down, back. 7. Back. 8. Up, down, back. 9. Up, down, back. 10. Very nice. Palms are down this time. Keep the tension here. We're doing straight arm overheads. So from a horizontal position, we're bringing our hands straight over our head, keeping the tension on the towel the whole time. 10 of them. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very nice. 8, 9. One more. 10. Very nice. Shoulder blade squeezes. I'm going to show you from the side just so it looks like holding the tension. Hands are still pointed down. Palms are still pointed down. Tension between your hands with the towel. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Let it go. Squeeze. Let it go. 10 of them. Here we go. 1. Let it go. 2. Let it go. 3. 4. 5. Keep the tension. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Very nice. We're doing the rolling of your ankles clockwise for 10. Okay? Clockwise for 10. Both ankles at the same time. 1, 2, 3. I'm twisting in my chair. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put your feet down for a second. Then we're going to do counterclockwise. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. End of set 1, people. Questions, thoughts, ideas, concerns, anything anybody want to ask? Anybody want to ask why we're using a towel versus weights? Not a person, Jane. Not a person. I get it. Nobody wants to know. 57 people in the class. I love you guys. It's awesome. Go ahead, bro.
Is it because of your after your surgery you weren't allowed to use weights? So this
It's a great observation, but no. No.
I fail as a detective.
That was very good. No, the answer is weights are adding resistance using muscles as far as tightening goes. There are specific exercises called isometric exercises. Not only do you push as a resistance, but you can pull as a resistance. So you're already creating tension throughout the muscles that we're using, whether we're going overhead or whether we're doing curls and elbow back. The tension stays on the muscle throughout the complete movement, hence why the towel becomes of vital importance for us, keeping the tension throughout the entire exercise. And again, if you find your towel starting to go like this, you're not pulling enough. Keep pulling apart to keep that isometric tension on those muscles. Any other questions? Crickets, Jane, crickets. Other than row, we got crickets. It's all good. All right. Hey, Ruthie. Go ahead, Lise. You're muted. 3 dots in the corner, click on it and click on mute.
There we go.
There you
Okay,
go.
sorry. Is there an advantage to using a strap versus a towel, or it doesn't matter?
If the strap will give you tension and not continually keep pulling apart as an elastic strap.
Okay,
So
no, it's not elastic, it's cloth.
that's it. Again,
Okay.
anything that you can hold in your hands that you need to pull apart is fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
I like a towel because it fills your palm like a dumbbell would or some weight would. The
Oh,
strap is very narrow, so you're making fists and putting undue tension on certain muscles that you may not want to. So
oh,
that's why I use a towel.
Well, I have a
okay, I'll use
question.
a towel.
Go ahead.
Thanks.
Could you use the bands? I have some of those bands, you know.
The bands are you can use them, but
Mhm.
because of the elasticity
Right.
of the
Too
band,
much.
you tend to keep pulling it apart, and it's
Mhm.
hard to get that final tension. So the towel has a finite movement, so that's why I like to use a towel.
Right. That's what I thought. Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure.
I have a
All right.
question.
Go ahead.
It's Amy. This is my first time. If I'm having pain doing something, if it hurts,
Yes.
try to keep doing it, or is it best to like lighten the load
Here's
somehow?
here's the comedy portion of our program. Doctor, it hurts when I do this. Doctor says, don't do that. No. Yeah, it's very simple. If any movement that we are doing is causing you any discomfort or undue challenge, don't do it or do as many as you can. You may not be able to do 10. This being your first class, I wouldn't expect you to be able to do everything that other people have been doing with us for a while, but you do it at your own pace, at your own ability. So, I love the fact that you're asking questions and not being bashful. I think it's great. So please do ask any questions that come into your head. The only one that's not allowed to ask questions is Richard, because I will not answer his questions. I was only kidding. I'm very good friends with Richard. But yes, please ask your questions. And if a particular exercise is hurting you or you are not able to complete all 10 reps, then don't. But what I am going to enforce on all of you is perfect form. So if you can only do 3 with perfect form, that's good. If you build to where you can get to 5 and 7 and 9 and maybe even 10, fantastic. But you'll get there. And it's a time thing, not a immediate thing. So don't think that you have to do everything all together right now. Did that answer your question, Amy?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, thank you.
Just making sure. All right, let's do second set. I'm going to do it from a seated position this time because I promised. Throwing my towel away. So I'm holding onto my chair. I'm going to be raising up. If you're standing and want to do the squats, you're more than welcome to. Keep a chair next to you just in case you feel like you're losing your balance. It gives you something to hold on to. So you're either doing squats or knee raises, and we're doing 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Very nice. Abduction with your right leg for 10. That means we're moving our right leg out. If you're standing, you're moving your right leg away from your body. Standing straight up and down, try not to lean. Here we go. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. What this exercise does, it works the inside and outside of your thighs to give definition to your quadricep and hamstring muscles. Let's do the other leg now. If you're standing, you're doing the left leg. If you're seated, you're doing the left leg. 10, 1, 2, very nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Calf raises are next. Toes and feet are about shoulder width apart. We are going up onto the balls of our feet. If you're seated, going up onto your toes, get up on your tippy toes. If you're standing, here we go. We're doing 15 this time. 15. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Very nice. Quarter moons. Out, up, out, and back. Those 4 movements, 10 repetitions. Here we go, people. Ready? Out, up, out, 1. Out, up, out, 2. Out, up, out, 3. Out, up, out, 4. Up, 5. 6. Out, up, out, 7. Out, up, out, 8. Out, up, out, 9. One more. Out, up, out, 10. Very nice, guys. All right, grab your towel. Again, shoulder width apart. What does that mean? Let your arms hang, grab the towel, keep your hands in the same spot. Okay, pretty much even with your legs if you want to do that. Okay, so it's full curl down, elbow back, out. Okay, those 4 movements count as 1. Here we go. Full, down, back, 2. That's 1. 1, down, back. This is 2. Full, down, back, 3. Full, down, back, 4. Full, down, back, 5. Full, back, 6. Full, back, 7. Full, back, that's 8. 2 more. Back, 9. 1 more. Down, back, 10. Turn your hands over so your palms are facing the ground. And we just bring our hands straight over our head for 10. Keep the tension on the towel. Key. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, 10. Very nice. Same position with your hands, squeezing your shoulder blades while we keep tension here in our hands. Ready? 1, squeeze and release. 2, you're trying to push your shoulder blades together. 3, 4. It's a slight movement backwards. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Good. Turning our feet clockwise. Here we go. 1, 2, go slow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do counterclockwise now. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. End of set number 2. You're halfway done. 2 more to go. For those of you that didn't hear at the beginning, I live here in New Jersey. My wife lives in South Carolina. We go back and forth with each other. We have a house down there. She hates the cold, so she's staying down there. Here's the joke. Tonight, South Carolina is getting 1 to 2 inches of snow. They have declared a state of emergency already because no one has a shovel, they have no winter coats, and they have no boots. The schools are closed. It's just, I find it hysterical. I'm laughing.
She's probably missing you now.
What's that again?
She's probably missing you now to do this.
Oh, yeah. She had to do things. She had to cover all the spigots out there because they're not used to freezing cold spigots. So they had to cover all the spigots. Her and her friend Linda, who helped her out, did it. I brought us when we moved stuff down there. There's a shovel already down there. She's ready for this. She's like light years ahead, except she threw away her boots. So I said, go to Kohl's and get a pair of boots. Go ahead. Do what you got to do. That's all. I ordered a sweatshirt for Willow. Willow has our dog. So Willow will have a sweatshirt and Elise has a matching sweatshirt. So the two of them will traipse all over the place in the matching sweatshirts. But it's supposed to get down to 20 degrees there, which is unheard of.
Is that North Carolina?
South, Myrtle Beach.
South. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 1 to 2 inches of snow, and and it's not supposed to start till 5 or 6 o'clock tonight. They've already declared the state of emergency. That's fun. Any other questions, thoughts, ideas, concerns? Amy, was there a particular exercise that was giving you difficulty, by the way? If you heard me.
Yeah.
sorry, who?
So
Yeah, which one, Amy?
my shoulders and upper arms are just very sore. I have some weird kind of inexplicable inflammation.
Inflammatory process, yeah. Just be gentle. When you pull apart, you don't have to rip the towel. Just keep a tension here. You don't have to kill yourself, okay? So just gentle and easy with perfect form is better than trying to rip the towel in half and hurt yourself. So just do what you're able to do without hurting.
Okay. Thank
But
you.
please answer your questions. I like them. Any other questions at all?
Hey,
No, I was just, when we do the circling of our ankles,
Yeah.
does that help with neuropathy? Because I have neuropathy in my feet.
Depends what the underlying cause of the neuropathy is. Most cases, I'm not saying yours, but most cases have to do with diabetic neuropathy, which can cause nerve type pain in and around joint spaces, usually in the ankles if you're diabetic, or feet. So can it help? Anytime you can keep joint spaces moving and muscles relaxed and fluid and flexible, it will take pressure off of the nerves and help with some neuropathy type issues. So yeah, it can.
Thank you.
Very long-winded answer for yes.
Well, one quick question.
Go ahead, honey.
Okay, my right ankle is pretty much fused, semi-fused.
Yeah.
I could do a little up and down on the right one. Is that just as good as I can't?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Look, we all have
Limitations.
or
You're
we
stuck
all,
again, Dave.
there's always options. always.
touch on the left side
You can do
with your
this
finger.
Right.
and do this. I'd rather you maximize this than try and force something that can't work.
Right.
So,
It's,
go ahead. Okay, yeah, I did. Please, just whatever you've got. For me, because of some of the limitations that you know I have recently had a neck surgery, I shouldn't say can't. They've asked me to limit the amount of time I bring my chin to my chest. It's 5 weeks ago today that I had the operation.
Hello?
I'm getting good range of motion. I'm okay. Muscles are less sore. Everything is doing better.
I have decided for more than one reason, the cold, and our speaker has canceled. So there's no goodies or anything.
Don't know what that is.
background noise
You never know what you're going to hear on this Zoom call.
channel.
It's good. Any other questions? Go, Margot, did you have a question?
Paul, real quick, I don't know if you noticed, you're bouncing between 57 and 58 sets tuned in.
Oh, that's awesome, baby. You know, we're getting there. We're getting
Yeah.
there.
Quick
Go ahead,
question.
Margot, go ahead, man.
Yeah, is the rotating your foot good for arthritis in the top of the foot?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Arthritis simply means, in its purest form, when you break the word down, arthro means joint, itis means swelling of. Anytime you can cause muscle tension to force fluid out of it, you're doing good work. So yes. Now,
Okay.
depending upon what the arthritic changes from, whether it be wear and tear or an underlying arthritic condition, what you want to do is take preventative measures after the fact. So if you are irritated after our exercise program, ice is a better application. On the other hand, if it's not so much swelling as it is soreness, then heat is great to get some blood in there and get it flowing. So, and now let's talk about ice or heat for a quick second. You can never, ever, 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 there's not enough evers in what I'm going to say. You can never, ever, ever go wrong using ice. And you can go wrong using heat. So if you're not sure, start with ice and then ask questions so you know if you can go to heat. Okay.
By contrast bathing.
Oh, I love that too. Thank you, Margot. The contrast bath that she's referring to is the alternation between ice and heat. And so you can do ice for 10 minutes, infuse a lot of blood in there by putting heat in there, and then shut it back down by ending with ice. So we start and end with ice in a contrast bath, usually about 10 minutes of each. All right, let's do set number 3. We're back to doing squats or knee raises. I'll do this set standing. So we're going to do squats for 10. Here we go, nice and slow. 1, 2. Stick your tush back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Abduction on your right leg. Here we go. Right leg out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Other side, Clyde. 10 on the left leg. Here we go. 1. Toes stay forward. 2, 3, 4. This is all real good for the hip joint too. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've neglected our calves in a while, so we're going up to number 20 now. We did 15 last set. We're doing 20 now. Up on your tippy toes if you're sitting, on your tippy toes if you're standing. Here we go, guys. Ready? 1, 2. Don't drop on your heels. Bring your feet down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. That's 20. Very nice. We're all seated. Quarter moons. Quarter moons. Out, overhead, back, and together. Here we go. Hands pointing straight at the screen. We're going out, up, out, together. Out, up, out, 2. Out, up, out, 3. Up, 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Very nice. Grab your towel. Alternating full and elbow back curls. Here we go. Keep the tension. Palms are face up this time. Here we go. Full, elbow back. Full, elbow back. Up, back. That's 3. Up, back. 4. Up, back. That's 5. Up, back. Up, back. That's 7. Up, back. 8. Back. 9. Up, back. That's 10. Very nice, guys. Let's do the overheads. Palms are face down, keeping the tension. Arms go over your head. Here we go. 1. Keep the tension. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Very nice, guys. Like it. Shoulder blade squeeze. Remember, it's a short little movement backwards just to squeeze our shoulder blades together. Keep the tension on the towel. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Let's do our ankles. Rolling them clockwise. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Let's go counterclockwise now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Two things I want to talk about, and we're going to end with 3 sets, but we're going to do something else before you guys go, so don't leave. First thing is I want to mention, even though it's cold out, you're using muscles. Exceptionally important to hydrate. Drink water. You're still losing body fluid. Drink water. Now, I intended to do 4 sets. We've gotten through 3. I think what we'll do for the remaining time, which is a couple of minutes, is we're going to do the stretching routine that is sent to you each week. And I know a lot of you ask for this all the time, so I figured taking the rest of the time to do this is beneficial. So, here we go, people. Sitting up nice and tall in your chair, chin to your chest. And we hold each of these exercises for about 10 seconds before we move on to the next. Look up at the ceiling. It's the first time in 5 weeks I've done this.
Maybe you should be doing this.
No, I'm ready. I've been given permission. Straight ahead, bring one ear to one shoulder. I no longer say right or left because everyone gets it wrong. Good. About 10 seconds. Let's do it the other side. Very nice. Looking straight ahead, turn your head to the right. See how many people got it right? Turn your head to the left. Excellent. Let's do walk like an Egyptian. Hand in front of your face. All we're going to do is bring our head straight back, not up, but straight back. We're stretching out the posterior muscles of our neck right here. Here we go. 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. We're not doing the Nutcracker Ballet. We're not doing this. We're reaching up to the ceiling and holding it for 10 seconds. Hold it with your right arm. Reach up. Really feel the side stretch. Good. And then we do the other side. These exercises are provided for you every single week when Lenny sends out an email to you. Good. And then we do both hands. Excellent. I'm demonstrating. Hands behind your back. Hands go away. Chest comes up. Head comes up. Open up your chest so you can breathe easier. Holding it for 10 seconds. Good. Hands behind your waist. Bring your shoulders back, pushing your belly button forward. Excellent. Bring one knee into your chest if you can. If you can't grab your knee, hold underneath your knee. Again, same kind of movement. Just bringing your knee closer. Stretching out your tush, which is rear end. And then let's do the other leg. Good. Hands, we just worked them and held isometric exercises. Palm face down. We're going to make an L. You're going to feel it on the top of your arm. Palm up. Bring it back. Again, a reverse L. And the third one is to reach underneath and simply pull your thumb back. Don't rip it off. Lenny hates that. Good. And then we do the other arm. Make your L. Palm up. Make your reverse L. Underneath and grab your thumb. Good. We do 5 shoulder rolls to the front. Five going backwards. Good. We're sitting on our chair or standing, whichever you prefer, and just reach down and touch your toes. you're going to feel the whole back of your leg stretch. And again, we just hold it for 10 seconds. If you can't get to your toes, I'd rather you keep your knees straight and go to your shins. Can't get to your shins, go to your knees. If you can't do to your knees, go to your thighs. If you can only sit up, you need more exercise with me. So keep doing it. You're doing great. Good. Sitting to the side of your chair, bring your foot backwards so it looks like this a little bit. If your knee is not bothering you, please don't hurt yourself. It's just to stretch the front of your thigh. And then we do the other side. Grabbing an ankle, pulling it back. And if you can't, grab a pant leg and hold it. It's fine. And now you have no excuses anymore to not do your stretching exercises at the end of our routines, because you've already been shown how to do every single one of them. So now every week when Linny sends it, make it your business to spend the extra 5 minutes after we're done exercising to do this routine. It will take the muscles that have developed tone from our workout, stretch them out. So when they tighten, and they will, they go back to that nice toned state. If you don't do these exercises, the toned muscles, when they get tight, and again, they will only get tighter. So when you wake up in the morning or try to do something later, it's going to hurt because it's pulling on things instead of stopping the movement. So guys, I am very proud of you. You did terrific. Amy, thank you for being in our class for the first time. I hope you come back again and again and again. We've been doing this for a long time, and our goal is to get to 60. We're at close, Ted. We're at 58. We're getting closer. All right, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Stay warm. State of emergency in South Carolina. Stay warm up here. I'll see you all next week at 10:30, guys.
Okay.
Love you all.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Paul.
Paul.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank
Stretch
you,
was
Paul.
great.
That was great. Terrific.
State of emergency in northern
Very good.
Florida too.
Hey,
you.
yeah,
Very
that's
good.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Florida as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're here in Florida. I know it's cold.
Yeah, my brother's down there. He said it's 50 degrees, which is,
We're in, we're in Deerfield, but
Can you hear us?
it's chilly.
he's on the West Coast right now.
Paul, can you hear us?
I can.
Oh, okay. I needed an adjustment.
Come on in.
Hey, Paul, quick question. Can you
Yes.
drink, sometimes I warm up the water or hot water because it's cold. Is that okay?
Water is water, hot or cold, doesn't matter.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Tea is good. I like it.
Where does it say chat? Oh,
What did you guys want to ask?
No, she just,
I couldn't find the dots.
There you go. They're in the top. If you put your cursor on your picture, it'll appear in the top right corner.
And if you're on the phone, it might
Take
be. at
your
the bottom.
arrow, take your arrow and put it right on your picture.
we found it on the bottom. It's mute.
You can do it on the bottom for chat.
Yeah, it says mute. Okay, good. We got it.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Bye, Ro. Bye, Veronica.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.